Guys, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the secrets or some of the things that you need for you to be able to be eligible for the seed token allocation. Just few hours ago, Seed released an update on their Seed Telegram platform, an update concerning the upcoming TGE. It says, citizens, time is running out. No extensions, no second chances. Now, by implication of this statement, what it means is that there won't be any further extension. Now, if you look back, seeds have been postponing their TGE or their snapshot. But this time around, they've come out to make it clear that there won't be any extension. So what this thing means is that if you are still mining seed, or if you are not yet serious about mining seed, you have less than 48 hours for you to mine your seed before seed mining. Now, if you go to the second information on the same Telegram platform, it says the mining phase deadline remains unchanged. Your last chance to make an impact is ticking away. Now, it went further to state your urgent to-do list before 23:59 UTC, January 15th, includes 1. Double check if you have met the eligible criteria to qualify for the airdrop or not. Double check if you have met the eligible criteria to qualify for the airdrop or not. Now, the second one, maximize your calculation criteria as much as you can. Please kindly take note of this last statement. Maximize your calculation. Maximize your calculation criteria as much as you can. Now, they went further to state, make sure that you log in. Make sure that you log in and play at least 5 minutes daily. Your inactivity on your seed platform may affect your token allocation. Now, let's now go to the seed platform for us to now look at some of those criteria that we need in order for us to be qualified for the TGE. So we are now seed app. So this is the seed. We have been able to open the seed app. Now, if you look at the interface, the seed interface, when you go to airdrop, the airdrop section, you have something like this. Now, take note. If you look at the first one, to be eligible for the seed allocation, you must be able to meet up the following conditions. Now, if you look at the first condition, it says seed subscription. Now, some of us may be wondering, what do they mean by seed subscription? Now, seed subscription simply means that you should be able to follow them on their Telegram platform. You should be following them on their Telegram platform. Now, another criteria is that you are supposed to have seed symbol on your Telegram name. Now, for some of us who may not understand what we mean, now my Telegram name, you realize that I already have the seed symbol on my Telegram name. So if you don't have it, so you still have less than 48 hours for you to be able to do that. Failure to do that may mean that you are not qualified or eligible to enjoy the seed allocation. Now let's go back. Now once we're able to meet up with the eligible condition, the next aspect, which is very, very important, is the calculation criteria. Now, remember when we went to the Telegram platform, I made it clear. In fact, I repeated the phrase that was contained in that Telegram update, that you should pay attention to to your calculation. Now, what it implies is that most of your token determined by the amount of effort dedicated in this area. So we are going to look at it one after the other. Now, the first one, they said seed income, which is this. Now, the amount of seed income in your possession, or you've been able to farm all this while, will play a major role. Now, if you check my own Telegram, if you check my seed, if you go back to, let's click home, you will notice that this is what I've been able to acquire from a seed farming. So this is my seed income. So we'll go back to the next one, which is what? The number of friends. The number of friends. So it's very, very important. Now, if you check mine, if you go back to home and check friends, you realize that I have only 5 friends on my friends list. So these are some of the criteria that will be considered when allocating seed points, not seed. These are some of these things they will consider. Sorry, not seed points, rather seed token. So these are some of the criteria that will be considered when allocating seed token to you. Now the next one, which is very, very important, is the number of achievements. This is very, very important. The number of achievements, that's this. Now, if you want to know the number of achievements, your own number of achievements, you go back to home, you click on home, now click on this section. Now, I only have one achievement. I only have one achievement. So, the number of achievements you have will play a very important role when it comes to your seed allocation of token to you. We'll now go back. You go to airdrop. Now, this is another aspect that is very, very important. In fact, most of my seed came as a result of this effort. So if you look at the 4th calculation criteria, it says Seed store, star and what? And turn. So what this implies is that the number of seed token that will be allocated to you will be determined, or part of the criteria that will be used in allocating seed token to you will be determined by the amount of stars spent and as well as turn transaction performed in the course of this project. So this is very, very, very important. In fact, when I made emphasis on the update, the information contained in their Telegram update, I said something I've seen over there, and I believe that they were referring to this section. So the amount of effort you made when it comes to your stars and turn transaction will play an important role when it comes to distribution as well as allocation of token to you. We'll now go to the last one, which is equally important, which is your seed NFTs holder. Now, if you check, this is what we have. Your seed NFTs holder. Now, this is very, very important. Now, when you go back to home, if you click on home button, then you click on this section. You will realize that these are the NFTs I have in my inventory. And notice that it's not just enough to have these beds. You should endeavor to make sure that they are bound. If you have your beds and they are not bounded, it may affect your seed allocation. So, guys, from what we said earlier, we have less than 48 hours. And if you check from the time when this project started, we've expended, some of us have expended more than 5 months in seed farming. So it will be quite unfortunate, or it will not be fair if at this point we decide to abandon this project. So to ensure that our efforts are not in vain, endeavor to make sure that this criteria, condition that have been listed by seed, endeavor to make sure that at least that you meet up with 90% of them. This marks the end of this section. Thank you once more for creating time to watch this video. Before you leave, please kindly like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you once more.